Well, hello there people from the internet, and welcome to more Rainbow Six Siege. Now, it's been quite a couple of days since I've gotten into the game, sort of testing it out, see what I think about the game, if it's something where I should be spending a bit more time into. Back in the day when this came out, I didn't really get into it because there was just so many other games coming out and so many other games to play, and it didn't really make sense that you'd spend 60 bucks or 60 euros buying this and then not really spending a good amount of hours playing it and just sort of forgetting it down in your Steam library or Uplay or whatever you've got it from, and then eventually getting back into it. So it only makes sense that you picked it up for $12.99 in a sale and it's time for you to get into it. Now, I gotta say, I do enjoy the operators, and I think one of my sort of favorite operators so far, I think he has to be Ash. Well, I think she's got basically good damage. You know, the weapon that she has, the RC, the R4C, you've got the 41 damage, you've got the fire rate of 860, you have a mobility of 50, the capacity is 30 for that magazine, so it's pretty cool. You know, she's all round badass, as it were, so you can have yourself a bit of fun there. She also has the breaching charges, she has the smoke grenades, and she also has the G36. Obviously, you can't forget about your main man, Sledge, because Sledge is going to be one of the most fun operators for you to have in there, just because he has a breaching hammer that you can just kill people with it, and you can just bash him in the head with it, and that's kind of cool. And it's something that you can't really miss. You know, you have to get that, and most of the times I don't really get it that many times because it's being picked by somebody a lot faster than I'm trying to get into it. So by the time I've loaded in trying to make my selection, it's already gone. So whenever I do get a chance, I mean, I'll definitely pick him because I still think it's fun and it's good. It's good for you to have that option just in case something does happen. You do have that option of bashing somebody in the head with it. Other operators that I enjoy, it's Jaeger. I like him as well. I like the Russian Spetsnaz, Kapkan. I think he's good as well. You know, there's a couple of things out there. I mean, you got to remember that this is early days and this is basically my first couple of matches. I literally just started. I think I just managed to get to about rank 10 or 11 or something like that. I'm not even ranked yet. And I do actually get a little bit of salt here because I'm sort of killing some dudes over and over again. And it's definitely fun and encouraging for you early when you get into a game. You know, you expect not to be doing that well because you don't know the map, you don't know the layout, you don't know the sort of weapons, where you should be going, where you should be standing, should you be aggressive even when you're defending, should you be this, should you be that. You know, there's so many other things that they'll come into play. But overall, I mean, it's just encouraging for you to see that, okay, I'm not too bad at this, I can learn it, I can master it, I can do well at it, and then you just be at the right time in the right, sort of right place at the right time, and then you score yourself a couple of kills, you get the MVP, and then that's that. I mean, this is not actually my first one. My first one was actually my very first match that I started. I did get the MVP because I got like 6 kills that round, and it was just lucky, and I was so close because twice I've gotten 4, but I was so close. But as the saying goes, it's close but no cigar. Nearly get to an ace. So I think it is getting to that point where you have to get your first achelele. You have to get the first ace, and hopefully I'll get it before I get to the rank stages. I just think that when you get into the rank system, it's basically like CS. You know, everyone's going to be more careful, is going to take less risks, is going to be more and more caution about going into and breaching, just running around and doing stuff what you're doing sort of casual, because there is no real penalty. You can leave whenever you want, you can do whatever you want, and there's no real penalty to yourself by doing anything. And I think that's what sort of makes it fun at this stage yet, because if you think you've got a really shit team, you've got in, you've played a couple of rounds, you see that none of them gotten any kills, so they're just getting killed. Oh, fuck, I'm not going to stay and wait for these dudes to do nothing. We're round 2, we've lost. I'm just going to go and find another team and then go back into it. As long as it's competitive and as long as there's a bit of balance in there in between. Although I've seen smurfing going on too. I've seen that happen. I've seen all sorts of other cool stuff happening, but it's just one of those things where you just keep on getting in, you keep on getting in there, and eventually you will get it. I mean, again, look at that. That's 4 of them that I've got down. Now, there is one more, but unluckily for me, I don't have too much health left. I only have 18, and I kind of messed up with knowing where the VoIP button is. Now, you push the talk button, it's located on your keyboard, on U, on this one. I actually thought it's space, and I kept pressing space a couple of times, and nothing really happened, just telling everybody, hey man, let me get that last guy, because I got the 4. I need to get my 5th kill so I can get the ace. And nobody really did anything. I'm thinking, fucking dicks, why didn't they let me do it? But it's actually my fault, because I didn't know the layout of the buttons, because I never actually checked. So I could keep on talking to myself about, hey man, let me get that last kill, just sort of spot him for me, or let me know what he is and I'm coming. Even though I've got 18% health, I can still come in there and take him out. Well, try and take him out anyway, but still, it was good fun to talk to myself a little bit for a few minutes and then realizing, hold on a minute, what's going on here? Why am I not doing anything? So it all made sense that I was not pressing the right button then. I can definitely see having a lot of fun in this game, even though you're going to be playing a lot of competitive, so 90% of the time it's going to be competitive, it's going to be gunplay, but still, there is that 10% option of there, you using a Nokia 5110, which I actually own one of those things. It's not blue, it's black, but I actually do own one of those things, and with that 10% you can have a little bit of fun with some of the gadgets. You can flying teammates, you can have a bit of troll, so I'm kind of really looking forward to that as well. But first I need to unlock a couple of more operators. I need to unlock some guns, some attachments and things like that, because money, it's a bit of a grind to get a bit of money. I mean, like camos and things like that for your weapons do cost an arm and a leg, so it's going to be a while before I get any of those. But still, I'm looking forward to. I'm just going to put a couple of matches out, see what you guys think, see how it does on my channel, if people enjoy it. We'll stick with it, we'll get some competitive play going on, we'll get some troll logo happening as well once I unlock a couple of more things. If not, then we'll get some battlegrounds and things like that. That's it for me for today. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. I will see you in the next one.